Are we alive? Can you hear me? Can you hear the dogs? Woo! It's Friday night. It's time for the Friday Night Live. And we are here to do some serious gem gazing. Let me know if we are 5 by 5, y'all. So good to see you. We made it to another Friday. And we're here together to enjoy some rocks. Thank you so much for showing up. It was such a good time last Friday. We had to do it again. And so we do have a 5 by 5. Thank you so much. It looks like we've got the Wisconsin rock stalker. Uh, being chased by sleep. Run faster, Jerry. Don't let the sleep and the jazz get you. And scrubbing on back, I'll scrub back here really quick to make sure that we say hello to everybody. I'd like to thank Mr. Chubby Hubby in his poetic form for being first to say hello this afternoon. And we had Tomcat Josh making his way over the pass in the past, and hopefully he's past that and in the present now. We've got Chris hanging around cabin and watching along. And thank you, Chris, for having Mutt and I on a makers bunch gathering earlier this week. We got to watch one of the pieces that will be available tonight be made. A unicorn puddle. That's right. Ethiopian opal in a ring. Gotta love it. Speaking of opals, we've got the resort dog here. Also, good to see you doing some yard work or letting twigs dry. Maybe he was talking about opal twigs. Maybe it wasn't yard work. Or it might be that kind of yard work that is mining. I want that kind of yard. I want that kind of twig. So, Love Faith is also here, hopefully, also being chased by sleep, but not getting caught by it. It's so good to see you. And Lonnie is here. Good to see you. Back for some more winning, hopefully, women and winning. Mouth better operate properly this evening. Sorry, I was a little bit late. Had some technical difficulties going on with the phone. I saw that Dave had some sort of technical difficulties too, but I wasn't watching. So hopefully, yeah, things go better here. And it looks like Jeff is also here. I do have some Gemfield. Some folks asked for some specific materials last week, and we didn't get to all of what I had planned for last week. Plus, I've got some new stuff for us. I was cutting all the way into today. So we have some fun slabs and cabs and jewelry. We will do auctions, giveaways. You can score on the individual basis, and we also have parcels. So we got a little bit of everything. Because some of y'all missed out on getting some Sunstones last week, we also have some Sunstones for you. And I also want to mention that everybody who ends up getting a box gets extras in the box. Blind Squirrel Rocks so very generously has given us a bunch of these mini geodes. And so I'm going to be sprinkling mini geodes into everybody's boxes as long as they fit. And sunstones get pitched in there too. I have those tumbled sunstones to share with people and some other surprises. You guys all know that Sage Rat was very generous with a box a little bit ago. And also Tara's Treasures won last week some Gemfield, the most beautiful bullseye ever. Remember, there was like a wizard hat in there and like a crazy rectangular puddle ripple thing. And she would like to sprinkle some of that generosity into a few of your boxes. And then I actually will make a project out of one of those square guys, so that, or the rectangles or whatever, so that everybody gets to see what that looks like. She knew that I really, really liked that one. So she's like, why don't you hold on to one? She gets to hold on to one and the others get sprinkled around. I love that, Tara. She's here, of course, tonight, as well as Latigo Liz. And we've got Ryan in here brandishing his wrench. And so too Jeff, and also Ma. And even if Chris is kind of lurking about, if you have any moderator needs, definitely hit one of those guys up. I would love for anybody who's got something going on this weekend to let somebody know, so that they can share some links and let everybody in the chat know for sure. Kid Curry is here tonight. Good to see you all blasting on in your boat. Hopefully you're doing fantastic as well. And let's see, scrolling. We've got the Just Lucky Scott, and we did get lucky here on the beach. You can see the sunshine is coming through my window. I hope that is coming through your window as well out there, wherever you find yourself. But sun on the beach is a really, really nice thing to be treated to. And I'm making sure that, there we go, Betty, good to see you. And those of you who took part, winning some auctions, scoring some claims, whatever, I've got open boxes over here for you guys. And so those of you who have already partaken know that everything is ready to go. There's the blind squirrel rocks as we speak. Good evening to you. And the deal is, if of course, if you've already taken care of your part one invoice over there on the super suites over on the website, then just load that box up. We're not going to worry about it. Anybody who has not got a box yet, the way that we do it is, if it fits, it ships. I like to do the small flat rate. And then, of course, if you must have a medium, then we'll bump it on up there. But the reason why I do those is because they're trackable and they're insured, so that if we have any weirdness that we have experienced in the past, at the very least, we know what, city, state, country it's hanging out in, and we can get stuff sussed out. And so, at any rate, that's the way that we take care of it. And I'll give you special instructions in your purchase suite if there is a reason why, say, you don't have to pay the shipping or what have you. That Opal guy is here, and we will share some of those deets here in a minute, as far as the website and the email, so that you guys are all set to go. But I'm seeing a bunch of familiar faces. If you know somebody who loves rocks who isn't here, that might want some rocks or some jewelry, some sunstones, whatever, go ahead and share it out. There's Rick. Share it out if you want to, and that way we can get some new faces into our group. Of course, if you're watching, lurking, whatever, you don't have to buy something to win one of the giveaways, which we're going to start off with one right away. And just know that we're here to do a bunch of gem gazing this evening. And in addition to that, you can have it if you want it. How cool is that? A lot of times when we're looking at some stuff, like when we're getting a box opening or something like that, people are like, claim. And well, tonight you can have it if you want it. And of course, if you have missed getting your mom something, or if you're a mom and need to treat yourself, then we've got some of those things for you this evening. I can't get it to you by Mother's Day unless you're in my vicinity, but we can always share an unlisted little thing with your mom if you want to post something up that she can see. And so I'll arrange it. If you need to do some late last minute shopping, we'll arrange a cool little gift suite so that she can see what she gets. Lurka Troy is here. Good to see you. Did I say hello to Weathered and Weary? I'm starting to that time where I see it and I think it, but I'm not entirely sure if it makes it all the way to the mouth. And so I'll just double down if we don't mind a little bit. You might just get two hellos. How nice is that? Double down. We've got Allison here. Here we go, she says. And she is also a wrench. And so if you want to post up anything at all, like we've got some other shops like Allison's shop that you could also be doing some shopping for your mom at. Lots of cool things. We've got the Soul Adventurists. And I didn't get to write into you yet, but the thing that you were talking about has been swirling around in my mind as I've been doing the other stuff that I've been working on. And so we're already working on it. Just so that you know, with big smiles on my face. Brenda Bloom is here saying hello to the lovely people. Ah, and let's see, we've got making sure that we get hello, greetings and Steinkerns and salutations to Brian, which reminds me, we need to stay hydrated this evening. So let us all partake right now with our Steinkerns. Cheers to you. And may all of you mothers out there, including my own, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day for all weekend. You get to claim it. We'll all have a rockin' weekend together. All right. And now this brings us back to dough. I'm just catching up. And there's Ma. I knew she was gonna be here though. Thank you so much, Ma. She's got my back if things fall apart. She couldn't fix my phone, but if we have any lag in the chat for say our auctions or anything like that, then we will have some go-tos. Also, we have our friend Ryan, who is ready at the wheel as well. So we've got some other helmsmen in case the wheels fall off of our cart. And Love Faith is going, that Labradorite. Yeah, we got some hot Labradorite tonight. You guys, it's one of those things where I'm not entirely sure I want to get rid of some of the stuff that is going to be available. And I saw the Kirk Hoyer, there you are, lurking in the shadows of Mary's Peak. Good to see you. We're working on that oil. We're so close. These are all fundraising events to get saw oil. We're looking for belt run money and mining and gas money to get out to replenish our stocks on the rocks. And so you guys are always very helpful and you get something cool in return. This is your chance. And we've got a reason to ring the bell. Love Faith has been a member for 15 months. I so appreciate your support. Let's ring the bell. Woo! All right. I'm going to try to keep the housekeeping to a minimum so that we can get right on to our first giveaway, which we're going to start the night right off with that. And this is so great. Lurker Troy, good, you got your box. I thought I had sent your guys's shipping the tracking numbers out, and I realized that they got stuck in the program, that wonderful website that I have. You do have to send it though. Like I entered them and they didn't quite get launched. And so I'm so glad that you enjoyed that and it got to you like ever so quickly. That is fantastic. And a box of geodes would be a great thing. I should send you a box of Gemfield. Let's do it. um, in our intro, you guys probably noticed this fantastic. Well, there's that, of course. Let's take that down and we'll try that again. Let's see. Ryan made this wonderful illustration of me in the studio and you all attending the live stream sales, and this is so cool. It looks like me in my studio. I think this is the coolest thing ever. Do you see yourself in the picture? That's what I want to know. Are you also in the picture down there? Let me know if you see yourself. And plenty of empty boxes for new claimers. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, absolutely. And I'm just scrolling on. You guys can look around and see if you're in the picture. Let me know if you are. And oh no. Okay, great. Thank you, Jeff. And I will not use your address that you have entered, uh, which would be erroneous, right? Okay, I'll just wait on that. I'm scrolling on down. Oh my gosh, Sage Rat has gifted 5 Ozone Fine Art memberships. Thank you for sharing the love out to everybody. We'll bring this down for now, but we'll take another look at that later. Let's ring the bell. Thank you. The coolest thing about the memberships is that not only does the channel get some funds so that we can go out mining and do all the things, supports the platform like the StreamYard and all that stuff, but also 5 people get to hang out and are members for maybe the first time ever. And so they get to see the member side, and then they also um, might be introduced to the channel. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate you, Sage Rat, and everything that you do for the channel. And it looks like there's links going around for everybody. Kid Curry needs to get a Steinkern. I hope that you're already back with your Steinkern. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Steinkerns, so you gotta have something to drink for sure. We've got Brian here. I'm gonna ring the bell for Brian just because I need more bell. Yeah, buddy. Can't get enough bell ever. Always need more cowbell. Spot's here. Good to see you, Spot. Thank you for coming. Vicky is also here. Good to see you. It's been a minute. How you doing? I hope that you're doing well. And did I miss Julie? Is Julie here also? I saw the AZRE happen. So, uh, I mean, where there's a mule, there's probably also a feral rockhound, and so I'm imagining she's out there somewhere. It looks like we've got a Cynthia here. Good to see you, as well as Phil. And I love this. Hello, everyone. I'm listening and watching. I can't type because I have Boulder Opal Orange on my hands, working and playing. I love it. Carry on. That's my favorite hue of kind of like hand henna. It's Australian Boulder Opal art on your hands. If you see somebody with that kind of carrot tan, then you might imagine either they eat lots of carrots or they've been working on Boulder Opals. We know. Sage Rat is saying, hey everyone, if you click the like button, Karen will show you a pretty rock. Yeah, I have the coolest rocks to start off with for our opening giveaway. Just making my way down to the bottom of the chat stream here, just making sure that I've said hello to everybody as we are getting things rolling this evening. Lots of lots of auctions. If you want to get your lucky kind of Vegas auction dopamine hit, tonight is the night. We've got a lot of rocks for you to auction, throw some bids on. And the feral is sleeping at the moment. I'm sure she'll come alive soon. Okay, good. And I hope that two little puppies aren't chewing on either of her feet. So we've made it there. And so the very first thing, like I said, we're gonna conduct a giveaway, and in our opening, we saw actually a preview of some of the material, and it's just too cool. Do I have it on reverse? Oh, for goodness sakes, why did I do that? Oh no. Okay, things are going to be interesting tonight. All right, let's bring this up. There it is. Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on a second here. Let's bring this back down, and it's because it's on sideways. You ever put your pants on sideways? You don't want that. You don't want to put your rocks on sideways either. Oh, okay. We're getting the framing. This is the phone that was not being a good player here, and it might have just done it again. Hold on a second. Let's see if are we still up? There we go. Let's get in there. Oh my gosh, it worked. That's crazy. There it is. Let's bring this up, and we'll swap out with me. And the pixels are going to settle, and it looks like Romania Rockhound is here. And Rick is reminding everybody to strike that like. Auctions and Steinkerns, the pair that never fails. Right. Okay. So when you guys might have been watching during the last unboxing with Blind Squirrel Rocks, and this little bit of beautiful disarray was part of that box. I did some cutting, and yet I didn't have a chance to share it with you guys on one of the live streams. And Romania has been here since the start. Awesome. Well, I love you guys. I love you guys for doing the lurking and then saying hello when you do. So what we've got going on right here, this is not a piece of frosted cake, which I wonder if I'm like having a sweet tooth. You guys might remember that we had this really cool kind of limb casty material that was shared with us from Blind Squirrel, and I couldn't wait to cut it. And this is what it looked like inside. Let's get it wet. So pretty. Or put both legs in one pants. Yeah, right. There's so many ways to get it wrong. Okay, and so this is what the inside of that looked like. There's this incredibly beautiful ebonized wood. There's pockets of agate. There's pockets of madness that's brecciated, that's kind of cruising along, and it's quite impressive. And so I did cut it, and one of the things that happened when it cut, it got all of these wonderful little bits. And what I love about this actually is, if you don't have a saw, these slablets are ready to go. You could toss them in the tumbler, or you could do a cab job on them. Float, float, float with the hand. I'm going to get this one wet. It's my birthday. I had cake. Happy birthday, Brenda. Is it really your birthday? And so let them eat cake. This is, yeah, a petrified wood limb cast cake. Does it get any better than that? I'm like almost speechless. You can hear me stuttering on yum yum cake. So This is what, in theory, it would look like if we were to polish. Nom nom. So pretty. And look at, there's all of that down there. But wait, there's more. Remember that stromatolite that I got all freaked out about? And you saw it in the opening. Oh, this is another. I'm not done yet, I guess, with that. I just picked up another one of these. Look at those little pockets of the agate, though. So good. And so, I cut some for you, but like I'm reserving the rest of the piece of cake. Sorry, didn't mean to poke your eye out with it. So I'm going to cut off some more for me, but I was just cutting it for you guys. But what I was saying before, that stromatolite, it is a birthday. Okay, we're going to have to ring the bell here in a moment. Stromatolite. Stromatolite madness. Stromatolite might need more light. Let's see if we can't light this up. Look at this. You seeing that, camera guy? See that agate in there? That's stromatolicious. And so if you're not having petrified wood cake for your cake, maybe you need some stromatolite, stromboli. Ugh, I'm sorry. I just I can't get over this. And so I'm sharing some of this with you hesitantly because this is what it looked like. Actually that's cut there, but that's what it was looking like, rough. And yeah, blind squirrel, if you have more of this, feel free to share. This was one that came out of the box, and I was like, "Is this a specimen?" And Blind Squirrel's like, "No, that's a cut. There's more where that came from." So I cut it and like immediately fell in love. I haven't had a chance to do any cabs out of it yet, but you can see how it's holding the water. It's going to be brilliant. It's gonna cab up marvelously. Like, yeah, it's super hard and fabulous. Cut very, very well. So that's the first giveaway. Now, if you're out of the country, like Romania or any of y'all that are in Canada, the last time I sent to Canada, there was a pretty steep tariff in addition to the regular shipping. And so I want, like, even if I put gift, I like the last time the post office made me put a value, and I'm afraid that the person on the other side had to pay the value tariff. And so I really, I hesitate to do it. If you want to try to go ahead and win, then we could work it out. But I want to tell you, past what I pay for normal shipping, we would have to negotiate how much more I can afford. So I just wanted to kind of bring that up ahead of time before anybody's feelings were hurt. I apologize for that, not my fault, but I don't want to set anybody up for, a strange thing later, like you go to pick up your fabulous gift and it's like $100 more or something. And so and sometimes I guess, with some of the fossils, this is both fossil material, we also might have a problem there. And so just take that into consideration before we get started. And thank you so much, Brian. That was so sweet of you to suggest. And so, Rick is trying to claim this already. This is a giveaway, you guys. This is generosity from Blind Squirrel Rocks. I so appreciate everybody's generosity, including helping out with shipping and stuff like that. And Jerry would like Brian to send them to Hawaii. And Brian is offering to stuff Jerry in a box. That works. All right. And so I am jotting down a number in between 1 and 100 for you guys. And that's sweet. Everybody's okay. Doing great. Oh, and Blind Squirrel Rocks is writing down names. This is good, you guys. This is really good. And I keep on forgetting Squirrel. somewhere the cool stickers that you included went. I'm afraid I don't think my mom ended up with both of them. I hope not. So thank you so much. Blind Squirrel has the coolest stickers also, just so you know. I can't wait to put one on my mining water bottle. Okay. So there is the winning number, and I'm going to put the start into the chat, and then y'all can make your guesses in between 1 and 100. And Steinkerns, everybody. Squirrels love gophers. Are you kidding me? Like anybody that can go for this and go for that. I think that squirrels really like. And there's Dave Lou. Good to see you. We're teasing everybody out of the lurk zone. All right. Oh, and Cliff is here. Good to see you, Cliff. Excellent. Linda Rocks is also showing up. And if you see anybody that is doubled up, whoever got it first gets the number. And so if you wouldn't mind just deleting your comment and just guess again. That's like the fastest way to handle it. And Oliver is here. Very good. Where there's a love, there's an Oliver. And it's so good to see you both here. Awesome. All right. Yep. And did I miss somebody? I hopefully didn't miss somebody else who has just shown up, but it's lovely to see all y'all here. And I'll give you a few more slurps of your Steinkern, or your nibbles of your pizza or whatever is for dinner this evening. And everybody get those guesses in, and we'll turn the sticker over, and we'll get right to some of that Labradorite, because Labradorite, oh my gosh, I have been very high centered on Labradorite this week. So good. Looks like Lava Bison's here and eating bratwurst. Did you get your guess in for this first giveaway? Number between 1 and 100. Oh my gosh, Kurt's here. Dude, it is so good to see you, buddy. How's your shop doing? And let's ring the bell for Kurt. Thank you so much for the super. Cheers. Kurt, it's been way too long. I'm trying not to shout into the microphone. We need to get together, get the Beatles back together, and do a Rock Hound podcast, for goodness sakes. And I hope that your store is doing really well. And I think that I saw a drop recently, maybe within this last week, a new video. And so everybody, you should go and check it out. And if somebody actually has a link to that, that would be pretty awesome. And it's so good to hear that your shop is going well. Fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and the podcast on the roof. Right? We'll be rocking out and singing words of wisdom. I love it. So I'm gonna put stop in here, and we'll get we'll get this thing given away. Give it away now. Who's got 97 or something real close to 97? That is the winning number. It's been way too many minutes. And so we definitely need to get together. I would love to, like, if you would be willing to do a tour of your new space, that would be super cool. Just tell us, your experiences of having the storefront and everything. Bratwurst with sauerkraut and green chilies. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Are they Hatch? Are you having Hatch chilies? because if this is the truth, then I just might cry. I need some of that in my life. All right, Brenda Bloom has 99, and it looks like if nobody is closer than 99, then Brenda would be the happy winner of this really ridiculously cool material. And that would be fitting since it is Brenda's birthday. Let's ring the bell. All right. We have a winner. I'm going to go ahead and jot this down on you. You know, you've got a box too. It's Brenda. Boom, baby. And sorry, I'm keeping I'm keeping a piece of cake for myself, but that's a really nice box. So I mentioned that I have been nom-nomming on some delicious and nutritious bits of Labradorite. I'm trying to chew gum and talk at the same time and walk and pat my head and, you know, pat my tummy or however that goes. Okay, so let me grab some of this Labradorite. Yeah. What I've got into the microphone, DJ. I've got Labradorite with the slabby or a specimen. So this is kind of like a lab and slab, a cab and slab lab situation. And these were cut this week, all but a couple. And hey, is somebody saying no pizza? Okay. That's not fair. Let's get these up here and then we'll go over their fabulousness and their value. Gonna pan way out. I should put well we've got the artist in me wants the white one to go in the middle, but I'm just gonna try to get everybody on here. We've got these cabs and specimens, and they're going to be for different prices, although this is the one that made the video and you can already see it shouting at you. This is going to be number one, and this cab and little slablet combo or specimen will be going for 35. And it's because that one's electric all the time, and it wouldn't hurt my feelings if it didn't go because dang, oh, there's that it's a double rainbow. What does it mean? There's that guy. And then I actually just finished this one, and this one's got some serious radiant action going on too. And this guy is 25, has its little slablet. We'll take closer looks at everybody. We'll just trade there, and that way we get black, white, black, white. This one is oriented. You saw this one in the opening video. This one is oriented so that when it hangs, it's got like madness. It's got a light body tone, which I love. And we've got a dark piece of the Labradorite as its little sidecar. And that one is 25. And this little guy is only 15. It's got the cool little slablet with it. And the reason for that is we've got some nice light on the top and nice light on the bottom. And it's got this like great sheen that goes through the middle. And I'm going to get my little pen light out so that we can take closer looks at everything. But it's your gain that it doesn't have like the color flooding through the middle. I went ahead and discounted this little guy because of that. And so I'm going back, Ma. I'm going back to make sure that I get the claims that have happened. I just wanted to kind of go through everything. And so we've got Love Faith claiming number one. Thank you so much, Love. And I'm gonna make a box for you. And oh my gosh, this is insane. I mean, just really quick, let us take in this beauty. Well, I will catch up with the other claims. That, if you've already done it, then it's not going anywhere. Oh, this is like, it's underwhelming in the circle of the ring light, but then it isn't. Like this one actually glows like in the dark. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry if this one actually left today. And then you get like a killer little slablet. You can see that that one's on already too. Okay, so Love, nice job. I'm making you a box. Love has a box. And I'm just gonna one moment, please. I'll move this guy up here. Now we've got two whites and a black. Gah! I just can't get it. I can't get it together. And so just labeling. And we're getting on with it. There we go. It's ready. Ready, ready. Okay, coming down. And I see that. Very nice. Good claim, good claim, good claim. Cliff Bidwell claims number two. I believe this is number two now. Cliff, is this my number two? Oh, this is so good. And so let's bring the light back. And again, it's hard for the circle light to, really do the Labradorite the justice, but this one is great. And this one reminds me of kind of like when you hold it this way. Let's see if we can get it to happen. I kept on seeing like this, like a really cool eye. Maybe I was just tripping. You can find the eye. It's kind of like a Picasso. All right. So Cliff, nice score. And let me get you going with a box. And these are killer deals. Rufo, I'm trying to make gas money and belt run money. So yeah, these are some pretty dang spanking nice cabs for sure. Cliff. And now you've got a box, and you've got a box. There we go. And scrolling. Thank you very much, Soul. I am such a dork when it comes to displays. I love playing. All right. And it looks like Kid Curry would love to snatch up number 4. Thank you. This one's awesome. And we don't need that on there. Kid Curry, I have a box for you already. And I have some fun goodies in there, and I will add that to that. Let's see. Hello. Let's find the focus. So you see some beautiful, and then it's like there's like a purplish black satin ribbon going right through the middle of it, and it does have a little bit of color play in there, just dependent on what direction. It's a beautiful stone. So score for you. And this one's a fun little nug too. You could work it, or you could keep it as it is. So good job, kid. That goes in your box. Thank you so much. And Bob's Rocks. Hey, buddy. It's good to see you. This one is flippin' fantastic. I also said that I wouldn't cry if this one gets claimed because I do have a little bit more of this material. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just make another one. It probably it might not be this long teardrop, which I'm really into the long marquees and the long teardrops, but you guys, this is such a radiant gem, and it's big. My cards are a little over 4.5 inches long, and that's like a good span of it. And then also, just for size reference, my logo is the size of a dime, like dang near perfect. And so if you're wondering, the sizes of things, like that's also like it's got some beautiful body. Oh, and this one actually, look at, it's got these like green inclusions. This is such a pretty stone. And it's going to look really good hung. it's it's on when it's hanging down from your neck or from a bolo or however you want to wear it. And so thank you so much for that. Let me get a box going for you, and we'll get the more out here. That that was lovely and effortless, you guys. Good job on claiming up the Labradorites. And Bob, how are the kids, Bob? I hope everything's going well, and you as well. Um, hope that you're feeling healthy and strong. Okay, a box for Bob. All right. So we got some from last week, and so some of you all weren't here, and so we'll show some of that, but we've got another one that's brand new. This is an opal that I literally just finished right before the live stream, but I did want to get it done for you guys. I have one more little Labradorite. We got to see that last week, and I'll show again. So that is a cabin slab combo. It is Australian opal, dendritic, and so you get a cool cool little one to either work yourself or to have as a specimen. And there are no words for how totally fantastically intricate these trees are. They are so cool. I have fingerprints on this now, but they're just spectacular. And this cab is extremely well priced at $35 as well. So I will be sad to see it go, and if it doesn't, then I'll put it into a piece of jewelry. I also couldn't decide if it goes up or down. And so it could go either way. It could go this way, or it could go the other way. I kind of really like it that way too. So that is just full of dendrites. And one of our is it the one of the the cab contests is about dendrites, I believe. So boop, 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 boo. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Going down, getting down. I'm like way behind you guys. Going. And there we go. Da da da. Betty claimed that one. Did Betty claim this one? Betty got number 3 first. Oh. Da, da, da. Oh, hi, Lisa. Let's see. Betty got Bob's. Oh. You know what? Betty claimed 3 and Rick offered to pay. Okay, you guys. Thanks for keeping me honest. I'm just in my own little world. I got you. I got you guys. I got you. Scrolling. Thank you, everybody. Claim dendritic for Vicky, please. Okay, so I am taking. Sorry, Bob. Let's see. That was a piece of labradorite. Maybe I can whoop something up for you that's special, and I'm gonna put that one in Betty's box. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the mix up. All right. There's more. There's more. And so this will be going to Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. And thank you guys, everybody, for making sure that I am honest. And it looks like Rick will be back. Thank you, Rick, for your kindness there. And snatched out a box. Don't worry, I've got stuff for Bob. I'll make Bob a box. All right. Everybody wins. This one goes to Jeff, and we'll get several more onto the board here for you guys to look at. Thank you guys for being good sports. You guys rock. You know it. Everybody make sure to stay hydrated. Get your Steinkerns on. There we go. And I'll tell you what, this was one that I showed last week, Bob, and it's kind of got that same deal going on. I'll put this one into your box, and we're happy, and we'll move right on to these guys. You might have seen these last week, and so we're going to offer these all three, not like all three of them for the price, but each one of them will be available for 20. And it looks like we are back on track. Excellent. And don't feel bad for Bob. We'll hook Bob up. Everybody's going to be happy. We got a happy Betty, we've got a happy Vicky, and we've got a happy Lisa. And everybody, we need to send positive thoughts to Lisa's daddy. So let's all take a Steinkern, and I'm going to ring the bell extra special for Lisa and Lisa's pa. All right, ringing the bell. All right. Okay, so thank you, Ma. Is Karen just a touch rattled from like making a big mistake? Yeah, we're all human. So let's see. First up, we've got Ryan, who wants number 3, which is the double of the Mariposite with a really cool chunk to work yourself. And excellent. Thank you, guys. So that goes into Ryan's box. Thank you, Ryan. Where's your box? There you are. And we have, and thank you for that, Sage Rat. I love the generosity. You guys are so cool to me. All right, this is some of the Richardson's Rock Ranch. This particular one is from the Pride Day bed. You get a little piece of your own to work. Fun. Or you can just take the specimen, but it's like a super cool through and through, and you could maybe even find on this guy where that guy came from. And so thank you for that, Jeff. Putting that in Jeff's box. There we go. And there we go. Awesome claims. And yeah, you guys. Um, all right, everybody's getting everything figured out. Okay, and thank you, Lisa. I was just going to be discreet in case you didn't want to divulge. And this is silver in quartz matrix. You can see one of the shiny pieces of silver sticking out right there. And so you've got a slab as either to work or as a specimen piece. And then this guy, so native silver from Nevada, is a cab with, you know, the silver being the parts that are dark, kind of like our piece over there. And then, you know, a lot of times if you see the gold too, then there might be gold. Although as I was cabbing this, I didn't see any gold in this particular piece. But that is an explanation for this guy. And it's from the Black Widow mine in Nevada. I did not mine it. I got it from the woman who runs the Gemfield claim. And so we will. All right, you guys are chatting over the Mariposite. This guy is 20. I'm going to put it over to the side and we'll keep on going. If you want it, then you can. Oh, okay. Kid Curry wants that. And so, kid, that goes into your box. Yeah, I just love this material. And so a lot of times I think that people take white material for granted, like especially if it's like a kind of, okay, it's quartz. But one of the I think that one of the most interesting things, you can have it as a specimen, which is neat because the Black Widow mine is closed. They're not mining silver out of it anymore. And so there's this, you know, wonderful ore that you can have as a piece of history. But also, if you are setting this into jewelry, white goes with everything. And so I actually, a lot of these pieces, what's neat about them is that they have the character of their own, but also when you have like a neutral color, it goes with everything. So it was interesting back when I had a gallery, I would make pieces with the what sometimes is the angel wing that happens in the Pride Day, or rather, I'm sorry, the Graveyard Point plume agate, and you see it in some of the other when I was thinking thunder eggs from the rim there. Uh, those plumes are this beautiful white. It comes from the um, Warm Springs Reservoir as well. Like there's different places where this beautiful white plume comes from. Actually, Sage Rat gave me a really, really beautiful piece of white plume. And I would cab up these white plumes, and the cabs were like, yeah, those are kind of nice. But then when you put them into a piece, like they would get snatched up from the gallery so fast because, you know, somebody's just looking at it going like, wow, I can literally wear that with everything that I own. So very, very cool. That it's a good daily driver kind of color. That being said, I'm going to bring out some pieces that I offered last week. Hi. You just watch me like all bent over in the studio. And so these guys are also going to be on the discounted list because I offered them last week. And since they didn't get snatched up, and because I'm making gas money and all that kind of stuff, I'm just going to offer them for like kind of the Ganga deal. And yes, Brian, I will. Are you guys like headed out? Do I send it out immediately, or are you guys going to be there, or do I need to send it someplace else, or you're going to need to let me know. Let me know how that goes. All right. Here I am. Thank you. And yeah, cheers to you. I think I missed the babas. Oh dear. Okay. And so these guys are all going to be 15, and I'm just going to lay them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are Montana trifecta stone, which is the agate, jasper, and wood. These are Haunted Ridge two firsts, $15. And this is one of the most beautiful pieces of petrified wood I think I've ever polished. It's so pretty. It's got such the pretty colors like salmon and red and orange and everything. Each one of these guys, $15. And so let's see. Kid Curry wants, or wait, I'm sorry. Sage Rat wants number 3. I'm checking to make sure that there weren't any claims ahead of that. Okay, so here we go. Sage Rat. So these guys, beautiful Haunted Ridge material. These were dopped, and so they are matte on the back and lovely, bodied beauties. And the closer you get, the more you're rewarded because they've got some really beautiful little dances of lace going on in there. So that goes into your box. Thank you, Sage Rat. And let me make sure that I'm getting it into your box. Oh, there's Brian's box. Okay. And Rufo, thank you so much. Pecos Diamonds. I don't say it like Brian, but only in honor thereof. And there we go. That's for Sage. Boom, baby. Okay. And Lisa, do you want 3 and 5, darling? Oh, let me ring the bell for Rufo, and then we're going to figure that one out. Thank you. I get to be a trifecta. I am trying. Okay, so 3 is gone anyway. So it would be 5, which is, I will tell you, I found this wood in the Oahe, and it is flipping spectacularly gorgeous. Over there when we were getting our picture jasper, and that is a lovely little 2 banger of the lace as well. And so we got 4 and 5, and nice. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, guess what? I put aside those earrings back when you asked me to. I just haven't sent them out yet. And so now, of course, you get cabochons along with them. I meant to send them out so that they were there by this, the Mother's Day weekend. And I was like, I didn't quite make it. And so you had requested that those couple pairs of earrings, and those you do have in your box, just so that you know. And yes, I would agree. Beautiful, beautiful. And these little dark babies, hard to tell how cool they are, but I got this from Theo, and it is petrified wood, which is the dark, the ebonized wood. And then there's breccia that holds the agate holds these jasper breccia bits, and they're just beautiful. Black is another thing that kind of goes with everything, and these will not be heartbroken if they don't get sold, because Karen will set them. Okay, Ryan wants number 1, and this is number 1, I believe. And Rick wants number 2. Rick is back. Hey, Rick. All right, so no rocks are harmed in this I got so excited that I muted myself. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Are we 5 by 5? No sound? Hello? Oh dear. Huh. Are we here? Are we here? Nope. Yes, 5 by. Okay, good. Whew. I almost started fiddling again. Okay, so Ryan and Rick. Where's Rick's box? Hoocha! All right, thanks, guys. And I'm here too. Okay, let's do another giveaway and then we're going to get into auctions. And we're going to start the auctions off with some sunstones. I have some really, really beautiful sunstones to share with you. I think is that it for the cabochons? I believe so. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We will do another giveaway. What should we give away, guys? Let's give away some Gemfield. Because we saved it for the last time, and I think that some people had departed. These got all scrambled around in the box, so they don't look like sushi anymore. But we'll have a look at these really quick. Be thinking, but not putting your number down yet. And we are getting ready to give some Gemfield away. Speaking of the Black Widow mine and the fabulous claim owner for Gemfield, she is such a delight. She is like my kind of gritty lady. So here we have an array, some bits, some bottoms, some slablets. I'm looking for my water. And we'll take a quick little tour and then we'll see it some more. Pretty. There's like some mint ice cream down at the bottom, and then you've got like a delightful like meringue or something like that up top. This stuff always reminds me of candy, and I'm definitely basing my spring summer collection on candy colors because I love it. This is like, a beautiful blanket or something in sunset tones. Love that. A lot of times I did just get this wet, but a lot of times if there are little bugs in the Gemfield, then you find druzy on the inside of them. And so you can see we just got like lots of little bits and fun. So some of it would be maybe tumbler media and other might be for little cablets. Earrings, stuff like that. This one's got like some serious gold going on in that piece. I love that. Off of that, like the mint ice cream, like turned into pumpkin really quick. I'm not sure if those those tastes really go well together, but they sure do look good together here. And then stick around because we'll do Gemfield auctions and Sunstone auctions coming right up. And so I am getting a sticker. Droolsy, yes. Well, thanks for hanging out, Kurt. It's always so good to see you, and we're definitely going to need to get together and figure out when we can do a live or a podcast together for sure. And we are going to be figuring out, everyone, a number in between 100 and 200. And you can put your guesses in the chat. So that would be in between 100 and 200, Liz. And so you can use that guess for the next giveaway because the next giveaway will be between 2 and 3. But for now, we're going to keep this one in between 1 and 200. 100 and 200. This is when we find out if we are taking a pension, right? Everybody take a nice swill of your Steinkerns. Mm. What's in your Steinkern? I outed Tara last time. I don't know if I was really supposed to or not with a post a little bit later. Um, and she was talking about having some rocks with some rum on it. Because we all do the rocks, right? And hold on a second. Let's see. All we need right now is the clock because we're going to get ready to do some auctions. Kid Curry wasn't taking a pension. Well, this is a test, and we don't want you to fail it. Hey, there's the Doug. Hey, Doug, how's it going? Oh no. Um, this is pretty funny. Love inspired me to work out. Now I can't move. I need rum. Yeah, whatever takes the pain down. Maybe a little stretching. You might be stretching towards your glass. A nice deep drink. Oh dear. And oh no, Liz is striking out on her number, huh? Like help her out. Everybody help out if you've got some overlaps. It's just easier to just guess again if you don't mind the second person in line, and that way we can keep this clipping along so that we can get into some of our auctions. I thank you guys all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. I've got way more to give away, some more blind squirrel rocks and some pet wood, beautiful pet wood parcels also for auctions. Got some moss agate also, some definite fun. And she's not even drinking. Well, maybe you need something on the rocks. Maybe that's what's missing. Oh dear. And Oliver's, I figured you were on the treadmill. Yeah, let's all go. I love, my favorite workout is swinging the pick, the rock pick. Steve doesn't love to dig, but that's my favorite workout. That's just how I figure it's got to be. Is I'll hike out and I'll swing that pick, and hopefully that'll count as my workout. And oh my gosh, you guys are great. Okay, so I think we've all got our numbers in, and so I'm going to call this to an end, and let's have a look at what we have here. So that is 138, and yes, I stuttered through the three. It was sliding around because I was doing it on my leg. So who is close to 138 or even on it? Or do we have anybody who's close to 138? And I'm scrolling back. I see 121. I see 137. Oh, Kurt just left. Surprises for Kurt. I think that is, oh wait, we have 139. Ruh-roh. And Kurt, are you still here? Because that sounds like it would be we'd have to do a tiebreaker because we've got one going one way and one going the other way. And if he's not here, then I would say that it would have to default to who is here since we can't do a tiebreaker. And so I'm going to scroll down now. And hi, I'm Kurt, says Doug. Oh, there's Kurt. Will the real Kurt please stand? And Kurt is saying you can give it to them. It would be great to just get you a box anyway, Kurt. It's been such a long time. And Doug's saying, "Dang." Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll start a box for Kurt, and I'll put some Gemfield in it. And Jeff, you get this one, which is so super duper extra double cool because I know that you were wanting some Gemfield. And so how auspicious is that? I was watching what you needed. And so congratulations to both to both Kurt and to Jeff. And yes, we'll definitely do some I'm like not even thinking trade. I just need to send you a box. But if you want to send back and forth, then that's fine too. And King Solomon, that baby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's easier just to cut more. I'll King Solomon some other rocks. Two guys with 15,000 pounds of rock each. Oh, Rick, you're hilarious. Okay, anyways, that goes to Jeff, making a note of that. So I'm not stymieing when I go back through here. I always go back through the entire live stream, you guys. I like to see everybody's comments. I catch up on your comments that I missed, and then I also make sure that everybody got the things that go in their boxes correctly. And so here comes what we're gonna do next. Is we're gonna shall we do some Sunstones or the Gemfield to start off our auctions? What's everybody just jonesing for hard? Go ahead and put it in the comments or the chat. Thanks again, Kurt. We'll see ya. I'm glad that you were lurking just a little bit longer, honestly. Okay. Yeah. So Quick Draw McGraw right here says Sunstone. So we'll just go ahead and start that. And I mean, here's yes, please. So I know that answer. That's like a mutt answer. Okay, let's start off with the Sunstone lot that we showed last week, but we didn't get. And so I'm just gonna tell you, spoiler alert, I've got 3 Sunstone auctions. Let's look at it while I'm talking. Ugh. Okay. So I've got 3 Sunstone auctions. This one has 2 stones in the box, and both of them have Schiller with a little bit of color. And you got Schiller stones and you got regular stones, and I'll sprinkle some more in there. I was just for giggles making our boxes. You can see that both of these are Schiller with halo. We'll look more at those when we start our auction. It'll be a 2-minute auction. The other 2 boxes, just so that you know, before you all start bidding on this, one of the other ones has a faceted stone with Schiller. It's another standard round brilliant, and it's probably in the like a 1/3 to 1/2 carat area. You'll see like right around, I would say maybe a 5 millimeter stone or so. And then and same kind of idea. You get some Schiller and some regular stones with that. They're all tumbled. So if you're doing wraps or something like that, you can use as many of the stones as you want. And the other one has some color, like some red and some green. And so that is what we've got up for the Sunstone lots for this evening. And that's so weird, Rufo. We'll have to look at what's going on. Maybe it takes a minute. I can't see it when I'm using StreamYard anyway. And so, anyways, here's the parcel, and I'll go ahead and pepper it with some more of the clear sunstones. And we've got 2 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna get you guys ready to go. And we'll see what our lag time is. Just for a moment, I'm going to pause one more time. I'm sorry, but everybody refresh your browsers and we'll find out what our lag is. But make sure that you get your browser refreshed so you have the best possible streaming. And then when I do the start, you'll see what your lag is. Yes. Great sunstones, Batman. These are Oregon sunstones that we mined from the Spectrum mine, and I tumbled them for you. So they are ready, spaghetti, for you to do whatever it is that you want to do, any of your sunstone pleasures, etc., and so forth. Here we go. All right. So starts in the chat, and you can see the clock ticking right over there to the right. And so just see what your lag time is. Mine doesn't look too bad tonight. And so here, many times when you have a Schiller Sunstone, you have a green halo along with it. And sometimes you get red, green, and Schiller. And so these guys are in here really tight. Okay, Lisa's saying 10 seconds. Goodness gracious. You can see that guy on the bottom has a lot of color and a little bit shyer with this one on the top, and that's why I decided to make this a 2-stone parcel. But the green is pretty rare. And so you can see there's some really nice Schiller there, and then you dive right into the green. There is a possibility that that might be bicolor too. I don't dare roll it when it's sitting here. We have 48 seconds there on the clock, and it's sitting at Rick at 35 right now. Such a pretty little stone. And as sunstones go, this has already lost its weight. And so in the tumbling process, obviously, you're going to lose weight off of the stone. Same with faceting, same with cabbing. And so what's nice about this is that it's already done that. So it's already ready already. And you get to, whoa, see, I just dumped them. Oh, cool. All right. Let me pick this guy up. We've got 13 seconds to go. And yeah, I suspect that might have color, but I'm going to get ready to stop this bad boy. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And hey, Randall, how's it going? All right. And you know what's great about this, Randall? Let's see, cancel that. What's great about this, Randall, is Randall also sniped himself and put 52. So it goes to the 45. Yeah, don't lose any more weight, Lisa. Let me pick these guys back up. I think that was it. But yeah, this sunstone here, where are my little tweezers? This guy is so cool because you've got the Schiller going across. Let's see if I really should have weight under here. Let's do this. The Schiller goes across, and then you get that green. And then if it's going to turn red, it would be right around that axis. And so that's some pretty neat body coloring. Love that. And then the other one just being a little bit more, that's going to be hard to get up with the tweezers. Do it. I don't want to shoot this across the studio and lose it forever. So maybe just doing it that way. Was that it? I'll make sure that you get the right one in the box, because I put some really cool other sunstones in there. Yeah. All right. So congratulations to you. So Randall bid the popcorn. I know, right? That's kind of like rock, scissors, stone. Like, does popcorn win over? Congratulations, Randall. And let me get a sticker on that. Randall. You know, these would be cool to do some carving on. I'll include some bigger ones. I'll include some bigger ones in your parcel so that you've got some to carve if you're interested, because that sounds like it would be fun. All right. And here comes the next one. So we've got this guy, and it is, like I said, a standard round brilliant. And it's got a ton of schiller in it. So you can see the body color is there in the pink to peach zone. And let's see. Let's do this. I can take it out if you want me to during the auction, but we'll kind of get a gauge. Yeah, I was guessing that it was around 5, and it looks like it's kind of maybe more towards 6, but that might be a hair. You know, it's on the tall side of 5 or the low side of 6 for this cut here in the studio, and mined by us over at the Spectrum Mine. And this one actually like almost has a bit of green flash on it. You just saw the halo on those other stones. You've got some schiller stones over here. You can definitely see the pink going on in the schiller stones. And then we have some regular champagnes over to the left. They're all tumbled, and I'll go ahead and pepper some more on in there for you. This is going to be your next auction lot. And we got 2 minutes on the clock. And it looked like, oh, I did this before. I put stop when it was supposed to be start. Okay, so all of you ready? And I am ready. And here we go. And so check your lag time. And we've got Kid Curry on the board for 20. We have Sage Rot for 25. And we've got Rick at 20. We've got Romania at 15. We have Rick for 30. And this would look delightful on you, Rick. Or set into something. But or just as a specimen, for goodness sakes, I could gem gaze at these guys all day. And this one has the schiller set to color the entire stone. It is a peach. It's that beautiful ballet color of pink. And good night, love. Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging around. We've got Sage Rat at 35. You're the best. Love you. Say it ain't so, says Doug. We've got 57, 56, 55 on the clock. Usually when they're around this size, that's why I was kind of guesstimating. I didn't weigh this one out before putting it in the little case, but they typically are right around a third to a half of a carat. Sunstones are light, and so when another 6 millimeter heavier stone like a sapphire, or an emerald, something denser, will weigh in, a diamond will weigh in heavier. The sunstones are a bit lighter, and so the carat weight can kind of throw you off a little bit. So I like to give millimeters as well as the carat. It looks like Fred is in the house. Good to see you, Fred. Hope that you're doing well this evening. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Press the stop on that. And it looks like we are over there on 35. That is so well spent. That is an excellent score. Sage Rat, congratulations for that. A lovely standard round, brilliant gemmy. I would say that gem is worth that. And then you get all of the rest of this schillery and champagne-y goodness along with it. So well done, Sage Rat. Congrats on that. Thank you. And I'm going to pop this over in your box. Where's your box? All right. Making a note. Yeah, you guys. Very sweet. And what we'll do next is, oh, a 6-second lag. Yeah, making sure you pay attention, take a pension on that. And I just saw your box, but I'm gonna put a note on that because now I've lost it again. I think I covered up your name with something. Maybe your last purchase. Boy, one of these days will be like Kyle. Let's see now. We've got some more. We've got Gemfield, Petrified Wood, Moss Agate, Graveyard Point. What does what do you want to see next, guys? For to bid on. And it's a bad time to go to the little boys' room. I've got one more Sunstone auction too. I just figured we might save the color. Dave Lou would like some petwood. All right, very cool. We'll and I see a vote for graveyard too, so we'll get those going next. Thanks for your help with Miss Indecisive here. And so we'll start off. I've got two really neat petwood auctions, and so maybe we'll just bang these two out real quick. We'll get us started with this one. This is an assortment of petwood from some different locales. We've got some from Montana. We've got some from Scio, Oregon. That would be these guys. And so they are some luscious goodness. Some of you saw this zebra stuff before. I've made some cabs out of it and whatnot. It is absolutely gorgeous. We'll get some of this wet. It's nicely agatized, so none of this is like quote unquote dry wood. And it's all got some really neat patterning, and that's one of the reasons why I put these guys together. And there's Candy Cane Content. Good to see you. And Peridot, baby. Oh, we love Peridots up in here. I absolutely adore faceting Peridots. And so I'm going to get these wet and do our walkthrough, but I'll show you first a little bit, and then we'll walk through some more while we've got the time rolling. And so if you were to do a polished job on this, then you're ending up with something that is looking like that. This stuff is so complex and dreamy looking. So get you closer in there. It's just got so much going on. It's so zebra-y. And so you've got some definite fun design to work with as far as choosing what, cab shape you want to do. And so that is some of the Scio stuff. And let's get one of these wet. This is some Montana. And you can see that there's like agate vein going up through there and some really nice, large grain. And so that's fun. And it almost looks like, you know how Gemfield is a process of the water entering and pushing the staining of different minerals around and then desiccating, and then it does it again and it does it again, and that's how you get like the bullseyes and stuff like that. That's the theory anyway. And so it looks like maybe a little bit of that was going on with this wood as well. And so very cool. And then we've got some over here, some more of the Scio stuff, and it's got like a lot of gold tones to it, but also has some fancy inclusion graphics going on. And so also beautiful stuff and super hard. Like I said, none of this is dry wood. Oh yeah, this one actually, I did a cab from one of the sister stones, one of the sister slablets. Look, I got carried away. I was supposed to do this while we were running through our time. But look at A, how big the cell structure is, but B, it does that thing where you get, it's like somewhat chatoyant, kind of like tiger's eye, when wood does that. And so yeah, some really fun wood. We'll get some more of those to gem case at, but we should get um the auction started so that somebody can have it. And I was yammering so long that the clock is out. Come back. Okay. So let's get that on there. Check your lag time so that you can snipe accordingly. And we're going to go ready, set, go. And wow, I've got really fast connection according to my platform. That's pretty cool. And the UV on these, you know what? I don't have the UV light near me. It's in the cabratory. I am the worst when it comes to that. I'm gonna need a UV light like to wear around my neck for these things. We've got Tara's Treasures in for 20. We've got Rick Smith in for 30. We've got Sage Rat going on there for 22. So we've got Rick leading there at 30. And Randall says an 8-second lag. Goodness gracious. Let's look at this one while we are yammering. And I just love this one's kind of like a wedge piece because I was looking for how to get to the grain that I wanted to see. And so you can see it's doing different things on either side. You can choose which side, of course, to go with. I'm sure I went with that side because there it is. Look at how wide the rings are. And so like this was a huge tree. If you look at, the size of my fingernails and how big these rings were, I'm speculating that it was like a metasequoia or something like that. We've got 22, 21, 20 minutes or seconds on the clock, and we're hanging out with Rick being the temporary winner at 30, and Wisconsin Rock Soccer is already half goal. And there's our stop. Oh, and Dave, wow, what a snipe. That was pew pew. That was serious, Dave. Nice job. And sorry about that. We've got another petrified wood lot on the table. This is like chock full of wood too. So you've got some lots of projects there, Dave. Good job. And let me find your box. Yours is the one with all of the sunstones in it so far. And I'm going to bring this one for you guys to look at real quick, and then after this we'll do a giveaway of some petrified wood. And so we'll look at that while I get this sussed out. Yeah, that was smoking, but you've got some more chances there, Rick. Thank you, Dave. And we'll have a chance for everybody with a giveaway with some of that same wood in it. Sea doodles. There we go. All right. And so what we have here is we're spanning the globe again. We've got some Montana, and we've got some, I got some pen on me. I might have to draw a face. And we've got some Oregon here. And so let me get this wet. This blew me away. I had to put it underneath the microscope. In fact, one of the pieces of this lot is actually still under the microscope. Look at this wood. Let's Montana owns your soul. Montana is going to own a lot more from me if, between sapphires and amalite and uh, incredible treasures of the Yellowstone and whatnot. So this is some pretty spectacular wood material. I could not believe this when I cut it open. This is so ridiculous. That's some good wood. Pretty spazzy. All right, let me get the piece that's missing. I've got like a bit left of this wood, so at least I have some to play with. That's the bottom. And then we've got these other pieces that match. We'll look at those in a moment while we're doing our countdown. And then this is actually some Hampton Butte. And so kind of wood cast, like both the wood and sort of limb cast material typey stuff. And it is amazing, right? It's flat out amazing. And don't take your ball and go, Rick. Hang in there, man. Okay, and so what we've got here is again pretty typical of the material over at Hampton, where you get the green, and then you've got some like, man, that's like opalized or very like microcrystalline agatized wood up there in the corner, and then you've got all of this kind of limb casty. It just sort of broke away and is swimming around in there. And remember how I was telling you that like pollen looks like butts? It almost looks like it was like fossil pollen hanging out in the limb cast. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's pretty neat. And so anyways, that is the other material that we've got going on there. There's some rind, so you can even see like it's kind of woody feature. That's the green of the wood up there. Just emerald green, like your stuff from Hampton has the tendency to be. And so we are going to auction this lot next. And yes, pollen looks like little orange yellow butts underneath the microscope. And in order to prove this, I reckon next week for the Friday Night Live, since we'll be free. Oh, man, I've done this a couple times now. Bring it back. Next week, we'll do a microzone, and we will put some pollen underneath the microscope so that you guys can see butts. But I'm not saying that these are fossil butts, just so that you know. I'm not saying that this is fossil pollen in there. It just looks like it is. Sage rat bit on a butt. They're so cute. All right. Hey, Allison with 1L. Good to see you. And Lisa's cat is trying to steal your cookie. Hey, cat, back off. Bad kitty, right, Cynthia? Hey, Cynthia, can you double down? Have you looked at pollen underneath the microscope, and do you think that it looks like little golden butts? Just curious, asking for a friend. And so we are ready to start this auction here. Ready, set, and go. Let's see how our lag is looking. There's your start in the chat, and there is your time ticking away. And let's pick up another one of these and have a look at this, and then we'll look at another one of the pieces from Hampton. And so a little bit of Montana, a little bit of Oregon going on up in here. And I'm sorry. Like, I was cutting this and I had plans, and then I was like, if we are ever going to make it to Montana, I need to let at least some stuff go so that we can, like I said, get some gas money going. I need to pay for a belt run. for some more sunstones so that I can share some more with you guys, make some more faceted pieces. But there is so much going on in there. Look at that, like, kind of herringbone thing that's going on right there. It's like a fish swimming through the grain of the wood. And look at how red, like how cherry red that is. That is like every bit as red as that. I just had to look real quick to make sure that my phone wasn't doing a like, hey, it's looking better than it is. Nope. Nope. That is so beautiful. All right. We've got 38 seconds left on the clock. Let me get a piece of the Hampton wet. This is the bigger piece. And we've got Randall with 33. Awesomeness. Oh, yeah, and Cynthia agrees. Little golden butts for Paul. And here is another piece of the Hampton. And there's just a lot of yummy going on there. You can see like little fortifications and some more of the wood up there. It's just such a beautiful color. Oops, stop. All right. And I'm looking down and it's Allison. Allison with one L did not get sniped by Randall. And I'm doing that the audible instead. I'm sorry, you guys. I was paying attention to how beautiful that Hampton was and not to the clock. And it started going off and I saw Allison there and no Randall yet. Randall, there's more wood. And if you love the wood, then I'll share some with you too. But Allison, congratulations on that. So Allison wins that round. There we go. I saw the lurker Troy and the kid Curry, but I had to call an audible on that. That was unprofessional, but we've got more, and we can always hook Randall up with some yummy petrified goodness. So congratulations, Allison with one L. I'm gonna make this your box, and it looks like Rick is on the way on out of here. And good night to Walker as well. That's sweet. And let me put this on here. Allison. Okay, all you guys know that I'll be making your little sweets over on the website. And that is Ozone Fine Art Ventures, or rather ozonefineart.com. And that is in the description of the video this here live. And also right there in the chat. Thank you. That's where your little suite is going to show up. Cancel. All right. So we've got another giveaway, and it is of petrified wood. And then we've got the jewelry to show off for y'all. And then we'll do some more auctions and giveaways. I've got more. I've got the moss agate still waiting. I've got graveyard point. I have more of the Gemfield. And I also have, I'm just going to swing this underneath your eyeballs really quick to tantalize you. We've got, like, I'm speechless. So I didn't have a chance to make a cab. I did offer a cab last week, and it went rather quickly. So we have the chrysoprase, and then we also have the Opal. And so both of these are some beautiful translucent beauties. And so we'll look at this here in a little bit. And we're going to give away this. And so you guys already recognize we just were dealing with that. And we were just dealing with this little saw mark there. And we've got little, like, a nice little tumbler and cab lot here for a giveaway. So everything could be cabbed actually, some littles and some bigs, or you could toss it in the tumbler or whatever. It would be yours to play with. So we are going to get another sticker out, and I'm going to have to order more stickers. And we are going to think of a number between 200 and 300. Now Kid Curry is paying attention. Chris Opal, I have my chunk sitting next to me waiting for its turn on the saw. Yeah, I mean, it's so pretty. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and start your numbers between 200 and 300. I gotta type faster. I better take another Steinkern. Everybody, Steinkerns. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Thank you for spending it with me. I'm having such a good time. Getting you your pretty rocks and whatnot. So, as I said before, we've got jewelry coming up. And then we have some more auctions of the Gemfield, moss agate, graveyard point, and that beautiful translucent green fun pack, that parcel there, and another giveaway. And so we are rolling deep, and we're doing great on time too. You guys absolutely roll. Thank you so much for hanging. Yes, Steinkerns, Allison. And we're still celebrating Brenda's birthday, and we're still sending like awesome strong energy to Lisa's dad and Lisa for good healing vibage. And thank you, Candy King content, Kyle. I really appreciate that. Make sure that you are oh no, make sure that you are drinking your Steinkerns and not getting your bandages wet. I almost wore a bandage tonight too. Somebody asked during Rufotris's live stream for our Maker's Bunch where the Band-Aids are, because we were all, I think, pretty Band-Aid free, and that doesn't happen very much for especially like Ma and I don't know about Rufotris if he keeps his fingers wound injury free, but I absolutely got off of that live, turned around, and took a little shave out of the top of my fingernail while I was slicing stuff for dinner. I was like, why? Why? And so that finger is only half painted. It was the one that was wearing the, oh no, I had to laugh. So yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a Love and Oliver box. Did Love get something? Maybe she did get something. All right, cool. Yeah, absolutely, Dave. Perfect. I will most definitely do that. You are so generous because you already did some sharing. So everybody is feeling the love and getting the warmth going on. And here we go. Allison with one Ellis saying, could you put a piece of the green material in Rick's box? I would love to do that. How sweet. You guys are so awesome. Like I said, when I go back over the live stream, I'll make sure that all of this is absolutely done. I won't take your time right now, but I think that our giveaway numbers are probably all down. So we'll put the stop in there. Did I get the Allison and the Dave? Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. I think I got everything. If there's more, let me know. I put a cut in one of my knuckles while watching you. Oh no, Ryan, I'm so sorry. Like it's like the injury that shares keeps on giving. And Ma saying pretty injury free lately. Now I got a knock on pet wood. Yeah. All right, we've got 269 is our number. I got your request too, Allison. Very nice. And oh, I wanted to enter that one, but took restraint and dozed off, missed getting in. Oh, sorry about that, Jeff. And stop. Yes. Stop. And is it Soul? Is it Soul? That is so awesome. You know, Allison with two L's was talking about there being, oh my gosh, there it is. Yep, right there. Very nice. Well, congratulations, Soul. You just got this fat wood. Yay! And I love sending boxes to you. So congratulations on that. And the box is going to be coming on its way. And that's your number. How did I don't know. And Bob was awfully close too. But don't worry. I'll get Bob hooked up for sure. Yeah, that was right on the money. Very, very nice. All right. And so let's have a look at some jewelry, shall we? And we'll put this over here. Let me put Cheryl's name on it. But yeah, let's all try to be safe and not cut ourselves. Let's all be gentle with our limbs. Okay, we've got underneath here, we have ring boxes, a few more pairs of earrings left from last week, a necklace, a bracelet. Let's look at the new stuff and then we'll bring the old stuff back at a discount because we're making gas money. So I would like to tell a story about this ring, and we're gonna start low and then we're gonna go up. So this guy is a beautiful ruination cut of a Schiller Sunstone. See how close I am able to get without the phone completely losing focus. And so she's very shiny, a beautiful solitaire. And I was working on this fantastic minimalistic, you can see how really beautiful, sleek, streamlined, all about the stone this here ring is. Well, as I was closing, this is a bezel set stone. There was just the teeniest bit of the girdle that was sticking up, and the teeny weeniest bit just flayed off a little. And I looked at it and I put it on and I was just like, well, I could wear it. And then I was thinking, you know, it's not something that you can see with the naked eye. It's something that you'd use a jeweler's loupe for. And so I was like, you know, I will offer this with full disclosure that there is a teeny weeniest little like blemish on this guy, on this little beautiful little stone. And what would normally be $130 sterling silver and fine silver ring with a Schiller Sunstone in it will be $65. And so you can decide if that is like the kind of fun that you would like to have. And so this ring would go great with, you know, stacking or wearing just by itself. And it's just a little piece of beautiful Schiller sunshine for you to wear on your finger. This is a size 7, like bang on size 7. And it is a half round, hand milled right here in the Ozone Studios. And Yeah, so this is a start to finish, like, the silver started as a blob and milled into this beautiful half round, and then the fine silver, and then, of course, the stone is start to finish here, mined by us and then faceted here in the Ozone Studios. And so it looks like Jeff would like that, and very, very well purchased. I think that you're gonna really love this. I do presume that it is for you, Jeff. But I just, you guys know how much I love this particular cut, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful ring. And it's got like a clean hole in the back so that your stone can ever be beautifully cleaned. And so yeah, very, very nice. Thank you. Here's where I sliced it, you guys. Sorry. Just wanted to point that out to you. Okay, going into your box, Jeff. Thank you. Finding your box in this sea of boxes. Where did it go? All right. Yeah, a nice pinky ring. Sure. See, everybody's assuming that it's for Vicky, and I'm just wondering, maybe that's what y'all's do. Fillet of Karen. Man, I am telling you, I was so upset, and then I was like, that is just kind of funny. I mean, I had to laugh because I was like, yeah, we were all so like injury free. This is one of my favorite finds, actually from Richardson's Rock Ranch, that was holding the stone. By the way, it's an opal thunder egg from the blue bed, and then it had all of this like awesome cave action with the like stalactites and stalagmites going on in there. And so, anyways, you guys know I love making the sexy displays. Oh, yes, perfect for dainty fingers. Perfect for Jeff's dainty fingers. Oh dear, I don't want to get in trouble with Jeff here. Okay, more. Okay, and so we have these ring boxes. Okay, where's the queen? Where's the queen? If you guess where the unicorn puddle that I made on Rufotris's live is 1, 2, 3, you get $10 off of the price. And the unicorn puddle that I made on Rufotris's live actually would go up on the website at 135, and I'm going to sell it tonight for 85. If you guess right, I'll sell it for 75. And in come the guesses. Okay. I'm going to have to peek here. I promise I'm not going to, change them. There's that one. There's that one. Who guessed 1? Lisa did. Oh, and that's just gonna claim 3, like a sight unseen. You don't even know what's in there. Anyways, the unicorn puddle is here in box number 1, and the light is absolutely washing this out so bad. I wonder if I can turn this off. This opal is so colorful. I almost did like a video because the camera and this light don't do it any kind of justice. And so let's see if that's gonna help it. See, this doesn't want to get washed out there. So it's an Ethiopian opal with like a lot of color in it. It's just too much light is too much for it. But it's a good unicorn puddle. And let me see if I can turn the light down on this. Nope, that's the low already. So see if I can sneak up on it. See how it just wants to wash it out. But look at how much color. Look at all that red. That's real. That's not me like having, something reflect off of it. And so I would say this one is predominantly like greens and blues. Let's take it out. And so this is 87. Lisa guessed right. Kid Curry just guessed right at number one. So it would be 75 for you guys. What the heck is a unicorn petal? It's an Ethiopian opal. There we go. Yeah, that's actually without the light on is definitely the way to show that off. Let's find out how big it is. Hard to know for a ring that it's your ring if you don't know how big. This is an 8, right on the money. And it looks like, oh, there we go. I was frozen there for a second and I left soul up there. So if your finger is a size 8, now this was a hand carved Ethiopian opal that I carved out on the deck during an outdoor studio, and and so it's got this fantastic terrain. I absolutely love it. And Ma wants it. You can claim it. Yeah. And of course it would be 75. I'll just pretend that everybody guessed properly. There we go. All right. So size 8, unicorn petal. There we go. And it looks like that is going to go to Ma. Is it? So who wants it? Is it Ma? It's so pretty and your size too, is it? And so thank you. So who is Ma, are you taking it? Anyways, that is ring number 1. And we're gonna have to talk about that, Ma. Um, yeah, danger zone if you're claiming. Somebody might take you seriously. That's sweet. Yes, we all wanna know what Lisa's, ring sizes are, right? And yes, you are allowed. Why wouldn't you be allowed? Oh, that's so sweet, and that's so sweet, Rufo. That is fantastic. Ma will shank us if we bid against her. Oh, Ma. Ma is gonna get a fat medium box. And Lisa wears a size 6, just so that everybody knows here. Future references. Okay, so we've got 2 more ring boxes to show off here. And the first one, here we go, is another unicorn petal. And this one actually has a topaz in it. And it is a spectacularly large unicorn petal. Ethiopian hand carved stone there. And again, like the light isn't doing this one any favors, and yet you can see this one, because it's got a clear body color and not a white body color like Ma's unicorn petal. This one is actually quite activated. I did not know when I set this that it has pattern in it. You can see some of the pattern kind of going along the right hand side right now. I don't know if I'm going to get it totally activated, but this is like partial honeycomb action. It flipped me out. I could not believe it when I didn't even see that when I was carving it, because you know how they're hydrophane. So I couldn't see that this thing like had this pattern in it. It was insane. You can see this is going all the different colors: topaz, big unicorn puddle. And this is size, I finally made, this one's actually a size 9. I'm not going to squeeze it all the way on there, but there's actually space. And so this is a size 9 unicorn puddle, sterling silver, fine silver, white topaz, Ethiopian, hand carved unicorn puddle. This would go onto the website for 165, and I'm going to do this today because we need gas money for 115. I always use fine silver for the bezels. Yes, Dave Lou. Yeah. So this is 115, and it is a size 9. And so that actually goes on this finger. Yes, it does. I'm going to get it stuck on this finger, and then I won't be able to take it off, which will be great, because then nobody gets it. There we go. I love this so much. This is a 2-to-1 ring band, beautifully asymmetrical, has like a really cool body as far as like, the way it's a free form carving / cabochon. And yeah, that this is, you're going to be staring at that when you're at the stoplight. And let's see, thank you so much. And let's see, where is, am I not seeing somebody? Tracy might have claimed. And let me see. Oh, there's Tracy Hendricks 7283. Were you talking about this ring? And or you might be a little bit behind in the chat because Ma got the unicorn puddle that was in that lineup for number 1. This is 115. It's got fine silver, sterling silver, made from scratch in the Ozone Studios. I like milled everything but the fine silver bezel. And so you've got a flesh set or gypsy set, bun, white topaz 3mm, and the Ethiopian opal up in there. Freaking awesome. And okay, Tracy might have been a little bit behind in the chat. And yeah, so Ma got the size 8. I do have one more ring left though. And so if you would like it, then you get it, Miss Tara. Woohoo! I'm so excited that you're going to have this on your finger, and it's going to look so dang good with your bracelet because you've got like those aqua hues. Okay. So that goes back in. Congratulations on that. I am in love with this. And so it's probably best that I don't look at it anymore. But yeah, well done. And you're going to love the patterning in this. It's just, the more you look at it, the more it's just amazing. And so Tara, this is going into your box. Boom, baby. Ooh, you've got a really good box going. You don't know what all is in your box. Okay, and so the last reveal for our rings is this guy. And this I also just made. And this is a Sunstone that was made in the Ruination cut. Right here in the Ozone Studios. We went and got this Sunstone from the Spectrum, of course. And it's got actually like the faintest of green tints to it. Yay! And I actually didn't realize it until I started working this stone. And so just depending on your lighting, it's a little puddle of green. And of course, we've got some of Theo's Amazonite that he went and got from Pikes Peak up there in Colorado. And so I'm actually letting another piece of the Amazonite go into the world, which you know how hard that is for me to do. And this one's actually got like some really nice chatoyance to it. Of course, the ring light is stymieing that. And so let's get this bad boy out here and make it go. Oops, hand drift. It's a beautifully spicy, fun, chatoyant stone. And so a beautiful turquoisey rich color too. And so this is supposed to go on the website for $185, and today this is going to be released into the public at $125. It's a ring band, again made from scratch here in the Ozone Studios, 2 to 1 to 2. This is actually, this one's a size 8. I'm not going to pull it all the way down, but you can see that there's space there. And I love the peekaboo. So you can see through between the two stones. And sterling silver, fine silver. Yeah. Fabulous. And so this is a size 8. So it fits my over here. My favorite color is opal. Get that straightened out. And this is a size 8. So not a hand model, but there you go. I love the asymmetry, the dancing flow of this ring, and the peekaboos are so cool. And then you've got the triangle of the table of the faceted gemstone there at the top, repeated in the triangle down below, the asymmetrical triangle of the Amazonite. So pretty. You can see that color washing across there, that chatoyance of the stone. Very cool. Yes, 125, Lisa. And if I had a queen, I would buy it for her. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it is definitely, the designs come to me, and I do these mock-ups where I will put the gems together to see how I like them together. And yeah, when this one came together, it felt very royal. Thank you so much. And where did Theo get the Amazonite from? Theo literally went up Pikes Peak and went on a very private claim that he was allowed to join some other folks to go do, and went and dug the Amazonite and some aquamarine. And I was ever so lucky to be able to get some of the Amazonite from him. And I've just been like pacing myself on nibbling away at like a few stones here and there, because it's just absolutely so precious to me. And so oh my gosh, Kyle, it's so good to see you. And Kyle is offering to Doug that he will be your queen. That's fantastic. And howdy to you, Kyle. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And it looks like we've got a claim over there. Kid Curry's going to take it. Thank you so much, Kid. That's so well purchased. It's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous, pretty ring. Just fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. And you know what? My new jam is like, I absolutely love these ring boxes. They're supposed to have sent me some more of these today. They're coming tomorrow, but yeah, I think that all of the Queensley rings need to come in a pretty box. And so thank you very, very much, Kid. Very, very well purchased. And thanks for the gas money and the belt run money. I really appreciate it. Okay, going over there. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to make the jewelry for you all, and to have it be appreciated for sure. And I do take commission work, although I do always have a queue on commission work because I have folks that have been my clients for a long time, and that's just how they do it. They let me know when it's time for dinner and that they need another piece made. So I would love to add you to my queue, though. Just let me know. Okay, so I've got these two that are left over from last week. We've got leftovers for dinner. We have this beautiful Labradorite bracelet cuff. It is size medium. It's got on all the way around it, though it's rolling directional. So you've got something to look at no matter where it is that you are looking on the stone, which is super cool because you can wear it this way or you can wear it this way and it'll be shining some color at you. And these always go on the website for, in the low hundreds, typically the larger, nicer stones with the fine silver bezels and, beautiful, simple design with the embellishment of the embossed hydrangea blossom. This actually rolled out last week at 85, and I'm going to do this for 75 if somebody wants it. Otherwise, I'll keep it. It's okay. And oh, yeah, just contact me, Dave, and we can start talking about some schemes. And I typically the type of commission work that I do is usually folks that know what I like to, how I make things. And so, like, here are the stones that I want, do your thing. Those are my favorite commissions. Those always turn out the best. When I try to read people's minds, sometimes, that's not quite as easy as here's where my inspiration is, or this is where, these stones guide me to go. It's cufflicious. Oh, I have a box. Good night, Lisa. Thank you so much for hanging out. And have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to you. Yeah. They usually are more Kyle, but I'm on a fundraising tear right now. We are looking at trying to get out and do some mining, and in order to do so, like I gotta clear some rocks. So thanks for hanging out. And so if you are watching and you are interested in this price will hold for the weekend, and then I'm gonna start putting this stuff up on my website. And then once I get it listed, I gotta, that there's hours in listing, so I'm gonna put them back at normal prices. But I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. So if you want to score, then you can score. And yeah, Allison with 1L. I had $5 gas going over the mountains, killed my budget. Exactly. It's so hard when yeah. Oh, Kyle, I'll let you know when we go. But yeah, we need to get a belt run badly and hit some of the other spots along the way. And so yeah, I am raising some cash. You know how it is. We got bills. We got hit by taxes, which was nuts. And so yeah, some of the funds that would have otherwise maybe have been there aren't. And so we're going for it. And it's 6 down there. Gosh, it's hard because part of what our our goals were to go down, hopefully to California again, and then cut across maybe to Nevada, and then go back up like we did the year before last. And it's looking like it's going to be a much shorter adventure. So this is a uh, Outlaw Rocks Oregon pink opal on the top. That's a common opal that is a pink body color, and a lot of people say that it's better than the ones that you get from overseas. I happen to agree. I absolutely love their pink opal, both to work with and to look at. And then we have some Gemfield down here with a druzy belly button. And this is a piece that is done with fine silver, some sterling silver, and then we also have a copper back, which I'll get to here in a moment. I realized that last week it was like it was just like looking orangier than I remembered it. And I realized that I had my light set to that like warm tone instead of white. And so here we have the white now. And so we have, going from left to right, a white topaz 3 millimeter stone, a amethyst in the middle, which is a 2 millimeter stone, and then that little guy is a white topaz again at a 1 millimeter stone. And so we have like this cool little ripple of gem bubbles there, and druzy pocket from Gemfield. And then this is the one that has the butterfly on the back with the cab showing through to the butterfly. Beautiful. And hydrangea blossoms there as well. And if I put this up on the website, then I'm thinking it's got to be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 165 to 185 ish. It does not come with the chain. You would get it pret-a-porter with a cord, and then that is a placeholder for your favorite chain. I will sell this tonight for 95. And otherwise I'll enjoy keeping it. Fine silver bezel, sterling silver bail, and the gypsy sets are fine silver and sterling. And then we have the copper back with the butterfly on it. And yeah, they are screaming deals. And so if once again, if you are watching between the now and the end of the Mother's Day weekend, before I list this piece on the website, then that price will hold. And I think I said hi to Phil earlier this evening. You know, that DOP station, we got to talk, Phil, because the DOP station that you made for Rufotris is flat out amazing. It's so cool. And you're so sweet. Looks like it should be in an art studio. Amazing. Thank you so much. I used to have an art gallery, so it kind of did used to live in an art studio. And thank you, Jeff. And Kyle is saying that we need to go check out, you should enter the Johnny Depp artist thingy. I'll go check that out. That sounds intriguing. All right. And so we will you're so funny. Yeah, so that will be available only through here for that price over the weekend, and then it'll go back to normal when and if I have to put that on to the website. But now let's go ahead and do that Sunstone, the last Sunstone auction. And Lisa's TV was still on. That's hilarious. Yeah, we caught you. We caught you. So Kyle is saying that it's about a gosh, wow, 25,000 prize for the artist thingy. I'm not entering. Not as good as you peeps. You don't know that. You don't know that. Maybe a stingray. that was prepped would win it. um all right, we have the colored sunstone auction coming up, meow. And let me grab this. Pretty, pretty. Let's get this back up. And this has 2 feature stones and some other fun yummies. So this is a colored tumbled sunstone. It is predominantly red, but there's schiller and there's probably like it probably does a color shift in there because you can see it kind of shifting already. Kind of like the one that we did last week where it went almost like a purple because the green was mixing in with it. This stone would be fastenable if it didn't have a bit of inclusion action, and so therefore, instead of faceting it, it gets to be one of yours. And so it's got great color. And if I really wanted to work my way around the fracture inclusion, I could probably make a, I don't know, like a 3 millimeter, 2 millimeter stone out of it. And that's where, see how it like it gets really dark right there towards the center. And so you've got some green mixing in, which is making it look really cool. And so, yeah, just to get rid of that fracture, it just makes it so that it would be cut down so small that it makes me feel bad. Like somebody should enjoy this the size that it is. And so instead, we'll auction it. This would be great to put in a like a wire wrap or something like that. There's that purple up there towards the top now. And so good colored stone. And here's the dime to give you some size reference. So since it's already lost all of the weight that it's going to lose, that's actually a pretty beefy stone for a sunstone. And in the case of a tumbled stone, it like all of the refraction off of the inclusion that is fracture actually is like bonus. It is tossing the light around there very nicely. And you never know, Ma. We're talking about that Johnny Depp thing. You never know. You never know when you're the one, even if there's like tens of thousands of people entering. Okay, so this one, another rarity. We've got some really nice green going on, and I am so shy about ever letting a green one go because they're more rare than the red. So, you're talking about, whoops, I did it again. I dumped it off. The way that the copper has distributed the color through the stone, getting green is more difficult than getting the red. And so you can see the schiller in there from this angle actually. And then you can see the green tinting really good from the other side. This has interesting inclusions, so it would make a wonderful wrap, or you could set it just the way that it is in some other manner. Lots of green up there at the tip from this angle. And so this is going to be our auction lot. So you get a green and a red, and both of them are showing schiller, just depending on what angle you get it at. And then we've got some banger schiller guys here too. Again, with inclusions, but dang, just look at how big this rock is. Like that would be, a pocket stone. Yeah, there's that schiller in a way. And so if I wanted to, I could probably harvest that side, this side here, just cut it there and make a stone from that side of it. But it's so big and it's so like uncommon to get big sunstones. So why cut it? I feel like I would hurt its feelings. And so all of these guys on this side are the Schillers. Got some naturals over here, the champagnes, and of course I can sprinkle some more in there. And so this is going to be an auction. And let me get my timer back up here. Timer back up here. Timer. There we go. And we'll put upside down 2 minutes on the clock for, like, arguably this is like the nicest Sunstone lot that I've put together so far. So pretty. Okay. And I'm going to catch up on the chat as soon as I get us all started. Ready, set, and go. 2 minutes on the clock. And check your lag time so that you know what sniping's to do. This is not a contest. This is an auction. So Ma just puts a big bid in at 13 because that's her number. It's a good thing that your number isn't like 100. Yeah, and I am like as serious a percentile as Kyle that you should enter it because you never know. Like what you do is maybe unique enough. And we've got Lurker Troy at 30. Nice job. And Latigo Liz is over there at 35 with 100. A minute rather and 15 seconds to go. Goodness gracious, my brain is starting to melt. This is a super fun Sunstone parcel. If I could, like if I was a twister, if I did wire wrapping, I'd be keeping these stones. But I think that they should go into the world either as specimens for you guys to enjoy or make some pretty jewelry out of these. I could keep them all. I could. Oh my goodness, a 10-second lag for Sage Rat. That's a whole lot. Yeah. And Cliff is agreeing. Kid Curry wants it for 40. That would be well done for colored sunstones, I'm telling you. You know, the colored ones go by the carat, and I didn't weigh these bad boys out, but there's some pretty stones. Latigo Liz is here at 45. And I am talking about the Johnny Depp thing. Oh, I totally thought you were doing a giveaway. Right. Because everybody's, oh, here, stop. Oh, I did the thing. I punched in to the banners instead. So can one of my moderators tell me who got the last one before the song started to play? Ugh, goodness gracious. That's not one that I wanted to mess up. A moderator, could you scrub back, and when you hear the music play on my clock here, could you let me know who you see in your chat? And it looks like Randall. Oh, Kid. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. So Kid Curry says Randall. JNV Rock is saying Randall. And so I would love it if Lurker Troy dropped the phone. I could scrub back, but it would be awesome if back because the chat stays current. Huh. You can't. I see. Huh. You can't go back because the chat stays current. Got it. Interesting. Whew. All right. So it is between Randall and Kid Curry. Oh, and Kid Curry is saying, give it to Randall. Wow, that is very gentlemanly. Randall, are you good with that? Are we good? Yeah, and I was almost thinking, like, I'm wondering if I go back, because I can see the timestamps on the things. I wonder if I can scrub back in my platform. you just can't sleep at the wheel, Karen. That's what's just like going on, talking about the thing and the other thing. Randall's comment came in with 6 seconds left. I looked at the clock, says JNV Rock Counting. Thank you. And that is from an official moderator. I like that. And I can check after the live is done, but yeah, Kid Curry, if you think that Randall got it, then let's give it to Randall. And then if I find when I go back through that is not true, then I'll contact the both of you and we'll figure something out. I like that. Is that likable to you guys? Goodness gracious. Everybody Steinkern. We'll give this to Randall. Thank you so much. You are awesome, Kid Curry. And you know, you've got quite the box going. You're going to get some lovely things that you don't know about yet. And so don't you worry. Karen's got your back too. Everybody gets pretty things. And so I really appreciate you guys your help here. That was my dropped ball entirely. Randall, there we go. And I think because of that, and because Ma was trying to have a giveaway, let's do a giveaway. And we'll do the thing. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I feel bad when I make mistakes. You guys are so dear with being understanding. There we go. Look, it's gotten dark. It's dark in here. I should have turned the light on. We take this down. Let's do it. Let's do a giveaway so that we can all feel good. And man, if this isn't the truth for all of us. I'm antsy about wanting to be productive, but I know there's a few people that will shake a finger at me if I don't rest. Yeah, you got to take some time off to rest. This is a holiday weekend. There are mothers to be celebrated, and I think everybody, needs to take a chill. Pardon me. Most definitely. All right, we're gonna do a giveaway. And we'll do, gosh, I didn't get to everything, but I think that, I'm turning into a pumpkin. We'll do our beautiful, I had promised that we would do some of that chrysoprase chrysopal. It's the Chris's. And so we'll do an auction there, and then maybe we'll go ahead and stick a fork in it. And so we've got a giveaway here from Blind Squirrels. And so let's go ahead and take that down. We'll take this up. And this is like the monster mash of all the fun that you get from the Blind Squirrel stuff. We've got, of course, the favorite sighties. Spot. Couldn't do that anywhere else. Kyle's and Karen's the only place I know where chat and winners vote on who won an auction. I love it. You guys, seriously, you are the biggest hearted bunch anywhere. Like I said, everybody who gets boxes gets some of the Blind Squirrel Rocks mini geodes. We can't give you guys enough for how rad you are. And so that looks like tiny bubbles. It's the favorite CITES fossil coral, and the honeycomb coral in the honeycomb hideout. This is a neat piece. It goes back together like this. So you have your full specimen. It would be cool to polish this way. And then you've got this direction, peekaboo. And then you've got this direction. I couldn't resist. And, it was like just a cute little stone. So I decided to do like the 3-way specimen. So that's super fun. I love the polka dots, like huge polka dots, and then like the cool snakes, and then you actually get to see their terrain on this the backside, so you can see like not as detailed through my camera phone, the phone camera rather, but like all the little ridges in them. So cool. And then this was a chert and really big horn coral. And so there are little fellas cruising through here as well as the horn coral. So it's the coral and chert buddies. And so there's definitely some super cool guys in there. And there's that big horn coral flower. There's some really cool stuff going on right there next to my thumbnail that is non-existent because I was cabbing. Who else doesn't have thumbnails after you're done cabbing? I'm really good at holding on with my thumbnails and then they go away. All right, and so we're going to pick a number, and I'm going to use like a little postie because we're out of stickers. I need to order some more. Let's see, thinking. All right. And I have to put it under a rock so that you can't see through. So I'm going to put it on the other side of that. There. Okay, between 300 and 400 is this giveaway for all of this super fun fossil-y yumminess. 300 and 400. Thank you so much, Ryan, because I can be so confused all by my onesie. Let alone, like messing up on an entire auction. Goodness gracious, Karen. All right, the numbers are coming in. If it's 313, I'm gonna be so mad. That's pretty funny. You guys are the best. Like I said, I really appreciate all of your patience, and we just can't give you enough rocks, but we're trying. We're trying to make sure everybody is hooked up with a bunch of rocks. And Kyle, if you're still here, I have to go to the dentist in the valley, and so I am coming to the valley, so I should drop in. Hopefully not when you're super busy. I'll let you know when that's going to be. And Dawn, hey Dawn, how's it going? We're all patient. I love it. Yeah, I'm still getting all the scheduling down. Gosh, yeah, that would be, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be so cool if like Kyle has to give the nod if it's okay for us to do a meetup either at Kyle's or we could plan something else, Tara, but I have to go to the dentist, and so we have to find out. I might be as high as a kite, and in that case I might not do a meetup. It just depends on what the dentist has to do and how much of something that they're giving me. And let's see. Oh, we've got a John Saucer Hunter in the building. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Karen, what is your favorite method of preparing rocks, faceting, cabbing, etc.? Oh my gosh, Sage Rat, that is such a hard question to answer. Ooh, I would like to turn that on everybody in the chat right now as we're finishing up getting our numbers in, a number between 300 and 400. And it's that's tough. It would be between cabbing and faceting. cabbing is so fun because you get to see a window into, that like that opal that went by, that dendritic opal. I mean, it just got better and better and better. And those trees were so amazing. Whoever gets that, I can't remember who got that one. It's astounding. It's just flat out amazing. And so it's so cool to see a rock reveal itself. And yet faceting is so sciency and so like such a beautiful blend of art and geometry. Like it strokes both sides of your brain. The left and the right get to be working in tandem to make something beautiful. And that definitely that just is that makes my creative soul so happy. Okay, so all right, Tracy got her number in, and I'm going to put the stop down. There we go. And let's find out what this here number is. Vicky actually did, but you missed her claim, so I claimed for her. Oh, jeez. Oh dear. Are we talking about something that I did earlier? Goodness gracious. Because yeah, all sorts of getting late. Okay, let's see what number this is. So it is 382 as I bonk the camera. We've got one more auction, and I have some other auctions that are set up. maybe I'll go in between somebody and somebody else. Like Kyle, what hours are you going tomorrow and or Sunday? And maybe I'll just do like one more little dealio. So we got 382, and it looks like Doug is 380, and so it looks like Doug got it. You don't want both sides of your brain stroked. Yeah, right. No strokes. No strokes in the brain, please. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, so we got we got Doug at 380, and Lurker Troy, what are you saying about 380? Is that's you too? Yeah. And so, oh, I see you're just helping. All right. So, the Mongo gets the fun fossils here, and we'll just do the one last auction for tonight because I did promise. And then maybe we'll do some more auctions over the course of the next couple of days, just dependent on what other people are doing as far as live streams go. And so let's see, we'll be going live at 10 a.m. Got to schedule it in a minute. Okay, so do you know how late you might be going tomorrow, or are you doing Mother's Day? And we could maybe I could go after or something like that, and just get the last things taken care of, because I also didn't show the earrings. Goodness gracious. we're just here having too much fun. Does anybody trust me to do one more auction even? This is such pretty material, you guys. I love this so much. Okay, let's get that over here, and we'll have a look at the material. Karen, both days are starting at 10, but not sure how long. Kind of taking it easy-ish. Nice. Well, maybe I just go on after you, like on Mother's Day or something. We'll see. I also have to put together everybody's boxes and all that kind of stuff. And what's nice about it is that, I mean, we have until Monday before boxes actually go out, and so it wouldn't be difficult to add some things. I'm just trying to get rid of some rocks, you guys. Who wants to take some rocks? Okay, so we have the Chris Praise here that I showed last week. I cut another piece. Oh, I guess I cut another couple pieces. What am I thinking? Look at all this. Okay, this is a solid, substantial piece. The other ones are littles, but I am flat out in love with this. Like it is just like Granny Smith apple into what is that like minty down there. I mean, it's in the reflection of the light. Let me hit this for a second and not get a reflection. Look at how clear this is. Ugh. And the other cabbed up is so nice. That's just gonna burn the top. Too powerful, but yeah, you can see some nice kind of color change in that piece. And you got some little like peppery dendrite guys in there too. So very, very pretty. I guess I should leave that off so that we can look through some of the other stuff. I'm just gonna stow that there. So this is an end piece. So that would be the bottom of the cab, and you can just cab from the top and get what you get out of that one. That one's super cool. At least that's what I would do. Or you've got a nice specimen. Here's another end piece, same. Plenty of meat on those bones. Let's see if we can. Oh, this is turned down. Yeah. What? I mean, that like the pleasure in that. Ugh, I love that so much. Transparent rocks. Oof. Oh my gosh, Doug, thank you so much. Let's ring the bell really quick for Doug and get on with this here last auction lot. Hey, Mike, how's it going? And how are you doing, John? It's been a minute. It's so good to see you. I hope that things are going well for you. Again, thinking about trying to get into a river, and we were just talking during the Makers Bunch about scuba or not scuba, snorkeling, snorkeling a river. And I was wondering if you've done that for gold because I'm thinking about it. So there's that. We saw that. And then this is the Chris Opal, and this is like mighty clear also. Wow. I turned up the light to get through that crust, and now I have to turn it back down again because this is so clear. It's just like it reminds me like the stone is like gelatin or something. You know, it's this mint gelatin. Let me get this wet for you. You've got some different hues here. Some of them are really light, and then some of them have a little bit more of that, chrysople body color. And I would say that it's in between. It's kind of like a celadon green to me. So not super green and not super blue, somewhere in between, like that Japanese celadon color. Thank you so much for those memberships. Everybody wins with those. I really appreciate that, Doug. And here's another piece. I mean, you can see the light coming through, like just so cool. And then like, so those are a little bit darker, and then we've got some really light material and big swaths of it too. And this is opal. Like it's kind of like a grainy opal. And so I mean it would be something that either you could use for by itself or to carve, or if you were going to make a triplet or a doublet, you could use it that way too. And again, you've got some really nice, definitely unlike a lot of the potch opal, like this is very, very clear. And you can see, like, look at that conchoidal fracture. Hard to, oh, there. See that? Like, yeah. Super glassy stuff. Love it. And then here's a little smidgen that shows you what the rind is like if you haven't seen it before. And so this one would be kind of cool to just keep as a specimen of the chrysople. And I think that I got my chrysople from Kyle, actually. And then I got the chrysoprase from Cheryl. And so thanks for all of the, the local rock distribution. Let me just cut it and we'll just pass it on. Although I'm making jewelry, this is part of the candy colors that I'm working with for spring summer. I absolutely, that's why I was cutting it. I've got some cabs and some jewelry definitely going with these colors in it, and I would not part with this unless I needed, like, gas money and belt run. So we've got 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to start real soon here. Make sure that you've got your you refresh your browsers so that you've got a shot at this here auction, so you know how long things are taking for you. And I won't get it started until you've refreshed your browsers, so you have a moment to do that. Can't wait to see what you're doing with this material. Yeah, like the jelly clearish stuff, I absolutely adore making earrings out of, on account that you get to see the light come through the backs. And so, yeah, there's some stuff coming on. Yes, float near the bank with mask and look for rock and bedrock cracks. Scrape out and pan. It's called sniping or snipping. Is it snipping or sniping? Can be lucrative too. I can't wait to try it, because we have our wetsuits with us. We just need to bring masks. We have wetsuits just darn near everywhere we go, just in case there's wind and we can get on some water. And so when we go up the rivers, it would be like super fun. Okay. And all right. Okay. Just checking to see to see if we're ready. And oh my gosh, Doug, I'm gonna ring the bell right quick while everybody is refreshing their browsers and trousers, as as Kyle is suggesting. Thank you. We do this in turn for each other. All right. Thanks so much for the super, Doug. And Don is happy to announce that his trousers are fresh. Okay, so this is a our last auction of the evening, because Karen is having trouble with words and everything. Get 2 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna get us started here. Ready, set, go, for some seriously yummy greens, some clear greens to be in your life. Chrysople and chrysoprase. It's a box of Chris's for you to play with. Some fun slablets and nugs. And who is refreshing their trousers? We all want to know. We've got Latigo Liz in with 20. We've got Romania for 15. We've got gold, not golf. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to read what Rufo just said. We've got Sage Rat for 30. We've got Linda Rocks for 49. We've got Cliff Bidwell for 54. Fan freaking-tastic. And we've got a minute left on the clock. Up there, Rufotris said, I might try sniping the river in, let's see, 2 weeks, Karen. I'll update you if I do. I got a snorkel. Awesome. No wetsuits, so hopefully it's warm enough to give it a go. Yeah. I mean, right now, here anyway, the runoff is cold. And so I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm looking forward to hitting the river and looking for some more fossils. And so hopefully, if we can afford gas, we're getting down the road to do a little bit of everything. Some gold panning and snorkeling, sniping. and then also some fossil hunting, and who knows, hopefully also getting out in the wind and doing some winging. And so right now we're holding at Cliff Bidwell with 10 seconds left. I'm not going to drop the ball on this one. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I got it. Hey, I won. And I think that also at the same time, Cliff won too. Congratulations, Cliff. We won together. I didn't drop the ball. We've got Opal guys, trousers being fresh, and you won this beautiful box of yummy, yummy, yummy stones. There you go. One last look at that. And Cliff, that is going into your box. There's a box within a box within a box for you. Yep. And then there's that bell. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Okay. So thanks again. Ryan is doing the admin thing here, which I appreciate so much. We're going to bring this bad boy back up here. Look at Ryan's super cool artwork. I love this so much. And everybody's congratulating Cliff. What we want to remind you to make sure about is that first of all, we've got email over at ozone669@gmail.com. Now, that was a land address. I don't know what you all are thinking, but that was actually my land address when I had a brick and mortar gallery. 669. Yep, that's true. It's true. And also, we have your purchase suite that is going to be over on the Ozone Fine Art website. And so that's ozonefineart.com. And you will go on over there and you will see your suite made special for you with a breakdown of the things that you got. And like you even get a picture. And so your sales suite will be waiting for you over there on Ozone Fine Art. Oh, there we go. We're done with that. Thank you. And so keep an eye out for that over the weekend over on at the store at ozonefineart.com. And meanwhile, I will be emailing you if I have your email. I do need it. If I already have it, don't worry about it. But if I don't already have your email, then send it to me so that I can contact you, and then we will. Oops, we can take you down now. I'll let you know. I'll give you a link to your very special place on the website, and then you don't even have to do anything. You can just click your link and take care of it. What's nice about going through the website is that you can use whatever you want to, as far as your card, or you can use PayPal through that purchase funnel that we have there. And so that is why we love using that platform. Oh my gosh. And oh, I did ask if you were in the picture. And so we have here hey, is that me in the lower left? I think it is. So Ryan, now that you're here also, and we're letting our hair down after the business of the day, who else is in this picture? Did you choose these? Did you select these people? I see myself, and I am in my I'm in my uniform. I love wearing black because then you don't reflect on the rocks and stuff like that. And so you got it. You nailed it. And look at the background. Everything is just exactly right. So is that freeform lapidary over there on the left? I think it is. Yes, I think we all agree on that. And thank you, Cliff. I will definitely send your goodies to you. Thank you guys for that. Who has the purple hairs? Phil is wondering. Thank you, Mr. Chubby Hubby, for coming and hanging out as well. Good thing it's the end of the night, right? Oh, it is definitely the end of the night. And I have blue hair. Lurker Troy, well, do you have a mohawk? I guess that's kind of more purple. Is that Ma over there with the kerchief in her hair all the way to the right hand side? Linda, that is so sweet. Thank you so much for your gas fun, hon. You are so sweet. Cheers to you. I appreciate that so much. That's going straight in the tank so that we can go get you guys some more sunstones. I really, really, really appreciate that. And hopefully, like the more we have, the farther we get to go. So we're working on it. And 125 is Latigo Liz. All right, so you're in the picture too. Fantastic. Hey, James. James is here too. That's fantastic. Good to see you. Oh, and 125 is also Allison with one L. Uh-oh. We've got doppelgangers right here in the in the group. And oh, of course. Are you even kidding? So Caleb is asking you guys, is anyone interested in a free form lapidary rock sale? Yeah. Better hit us while we have some money. I have money now. I have a little money. That's supposed to go in my gas tank. Oh no, you didn't. Caleb. I don't know. I think like Ma is a little bit more like that lady sitting across the room, isn't it? Isn't that more like Ma? Like I want to know who the Mohawk is, and we would love to see you do a rock sale. It would be truly epic, Caleb. That would be fantastic. Oh, Sage Rat is in the picture. She's a little Sage Rat. I'm on the floor and you can't see me. I think that Sage Rat is hanging out like maybe up in the roll top desk back there, with all the crystals and the fun things. I mean, it really nailed my studio. In fact, I like it in there better. I think that that's a little bit more organized than what the Pandalarian that's going on right behind me. I just love this so much. Thank you so much, Ryan, for your expertise. I've got my ukulele back there ready to be played. It's all fantastic. And so okay, we've got an affirmative on this. Stay tuned very soon. Thank you for dropping that nugget of excitement on us, Jahik. That's going to be fantastic. Can't wait. It is such a cool pick. So I do not have queued up for us tonight any outro. And so I'm just going to thank you all from the bottom of my heart and Gavel there in the picture for hanging out this evening. Linda and Ryan and Mr. Chubby Hubby, my mom. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there and my mom out there. I love you so much. And Sage Rat and Ma, of course, Caleb and Ryan, if I didn't say it already, John. Did I say Chubby Hubby already? Allison with one L. Something is climbing down from your shelf on the right. Does anybody know what really is over there on the shelf on the right-hand side? There is something climbing down, and it does look like it could be a sage rat, but it is something, and it is an animal. And you get like extra bonus fossils in your box if you know. Let me know if you know down there in the chat as we're wrapping it up. Randall, thank you so much for being here. Except I might be that old guy on the right, except I don't wear glasses, I got no hat, and I can't grow a beard other than that. Okay. And I did see your effect pedal comment from last week. We're gonna have to talk about what kind of music you make with those effects pedals at some point. That was pretty interesting to hear. We've got a resort dog. It's a Snoopy doll, not quite. Thank you, Phil. And Tara's Treasures, thank you. And Prairie Girl Rocks, thank you. And Lava Bison too, if you're out there. Tracy, thank you so much for joining us. And I would love to see you again in our chat. It was a treat having you be here. And let's see. Ryan is saying, wait, whoa. Oh, the guy on the right was an incognito Brian. The additional old guy with balding head for me didn't make it to Karen. Aw, the beard it puts on me looks too nice to be mine. Oh, oh, I doubt it. I doubt that very much. Thank you, Doug. Uh, great show, great professional level stuff. Thank you for that vote of confidence. I feel like, a couple of my wheels fell off the cart this evening. So I really, really appreciate you guys and all of your patience. As I said before, Cheryl, thank you. Oh, it's Jim Lucanbill. All right. I know that these are doppelgangers for people that we know. They've got to be. And thank you, Kid Curry, Night Night Termites. You guys all rock. I salute you. Thanks again for a really, really fun time. And the O is a geode, right? I mean, it's just too much. It's fantastic. All right, you guys, have a wonderful Friday night, a wonderful evening, a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. May your rocks rock. May there be so many rocks out there that you can't even put them all in your pockets. Cheers to you, Steinkerns. I'll see you in the live streams.